Sun, Moon, Star. When the creator of the universe came to Earth, when it resolved to be born as a male human infant in a stable attached to a busy inn, it had never had need for eyes before. It had known all things and been all things. The creator had only to exist. That was enough. But now, as a human infant, it was also going to see, and to do so imperfectly, through two human eyes, each a rubbery little camera. It was night when the creator was born. It cried like anyone else. When it opened its eyes wide for the first time, they were filled with tears and bleary. It could not see anything in detail. It could not tell what was near and what was far. Thus did it confuse the flame of a lamp held near it, a burning rag in a cup of oil, with a supernova, with the exploding Christmas star. A crescent moon arose. The points of the Christmas star dropped off. There were cries of dismay. There were thumps. Only 1 minute old, and cradled in the hands of a midwife, the Creator had witnessed its first human accident. The moon was the forehead of Joseph, who would pretend to be the Creator's father with all his heart. Joseph held the lamp. Joseph so adored the infant that he had allowed the lamp to tilt. The falling points of the star were beads of burning oil. The thumps were made by Joseph's feet as he stamped out the little fires on the stable floor. Joseph begged the forgiveness of God. He was heard. The Creator closed its eyes tight for the first time, expecting to return to all-knowing darkness. It learned that perfect darkness would not be its again for so long as it chose to live. Human eyes, it learned, imagined that they saw things even when they were closed. They showed the Creator all these imaginary suns. The Creator opened its eyes wide again. This would be the second time. The sky was now a dazzling chaos. It was nothing but exploding Christmas stars. A Roman matron, a tourist, a guest at the inn, had come to the stable for the amusement of seeing a baby, any baby, born. She wished to show the baby something wonderful at once, and so had removed a crystal necklace from her throat, and now dangled those prismatic chips of quartz, backlit, before the Creator's eyes. The necklace was not to be a present. Only the memory of its glitter was the Creator's to keep. The Roman matron was called back to the inn by her husband. All the Christmas stars fled as the necklace was hastily withdrawn, and a seeming sun began to rise. The midwife was now giving the Creator into the arms of its mother, Mary. Mary, in her radiance, after all the pain was gone, was the seeming rising sun. Mary was little more than a child herself. But the Creator of the universe, unbelievingly and rapturously, felt all creation easily engulfed and lovingly by a single rising sun. The Creator closed its eyes tight for the second time, and it sucked warm milk from its mother. The Creator slept. It dreamed its first dream. It dreamed its second dream. It dreamed its third dream. Its fourth dream was simply green. It had never seen green before. It was still night when it awoke. It saw this seeming moon, which was the midwife keeping watch. The pale sheen on her face was lamplight. Now the lamp was moved by Joseph, who wished to look at the sleeping Mary, causing the seeming moon to wane. Now the sounds of oceanic alarm and grief filled the infant's ears. It was the bleating of sheep, brought down from the hills by shepherds who were following what the Creator could not see from its manger, which was the real Christmas star. Mary was awakened. She came now and looked down on the Creator with the midwife, a seeming sun in partial eclipse to the Creator, who could not move a hand or foot, bound as it was, a tiny package, in swaddling clothes. Yes, and Mary picked up her baby. It might be necessary to flee, as weak as she was. The king had declared that all newborn male babies were to be executed. She held the tiny package which was the Creator of the universe to her breast and shoulder, so that its eyes looked toward the door. It saw a sun, which was its mother's shoulder, and then the moon of the midwife, and then a star, which was Joseph at the doorway with the lamp. A shepherd told Joseph that they had come to adore the baby, who was the Creator of the universe. The shepherds did not wish to crowd into the stable. They meant to kneel in the courtyard, if only the child could be brought for a moment to the door. The child was brought to the door by Joseph. The real Christmas star had then set. The real moon had set. It was near dawn. The Creator's eyes could not focus on the myriad pinpricks which were all the other heavenly bodies, nor the sheep. The Creator could see only the torches out there. But then, when Joseph carried the swaddled baby back to the manger, one torchbearer came after him, followed by 2 other men. These were 3 wise men, sent by King Herod from Jerusalem to find this child. Herod said he wished to worship it. He really wished to kill it, for it was supposed to be a new king of the Jews. The torch was held close to the baby, between Mary and the midwife, so that the wise men could see what manner of baby this was. The Creator now saw a sun, a moon, and a star come together in an impossible cosmic tangle. What could be the explanation? The baby's eyes had crossed. So it closed its eyes and saw orange, because of the torch nearby. It heard the wise men prove they were truly wise. They told Mary and Joseph that this was the Creator of the universe they saw, and they would not tell the king or anyone of its birth. They made presents of such small treasures as they happened to have with them. They left. When the Creator opened its eyes again, they were still crossed. Joseph's lamp and the midwife looked like this to it. But its eyes uncrossed in sleep, and during a dream of its mother, never to cross again. A rooster crowed, but the Creator of the universe slept on and on. Joseph picked it up, and still it slept on and on. Joseph carried it out of doors. It dreamed purple. Heat baked its face. It opened its eyes. It saw what it thought was a sun. For the first time in its short human life, it was right. It really was a sun it saw, a small one. And an ox was led out of the stable to plow, and an ass was led out of the stable to carry firewood. A rooster crowed again, although the sun had been up for hours. And life went on. Amen.